Hey, hello there guys, Proxence here, and welcome to the answers part of the 1,500 subscriber Q&A. So I know that it's been a while since I uploaded that, and I just never really got the time to answer the questions, but now I have the time, and I'm going to be answering them. So I guess, let's get started with the first question from Star Power Games, and he asked such a simple question, and such a beautiful one, with a Lenny face. And my only answer could be a Lenny face in return. That's it. I guess Lenny face is the only answer to life. You understand? Lenny face is love. Lenny face is life. It's like Shrek, but with Lenny. Okay, next question comes from Gaming Panda, and he asks, "How do you grow your channel so quick, long?" And well, how would I answer that? I really just upload videos, and yeah, that's all. I don't know, I upload videos. There's not really much to explain it. I upload videos that I enjoy to do, and it seems that other people enjoy watching those videos, and it brings people to subscribe. So the next question comes from Satari Zeno, and he asks, "How did you become so successful? You started a month after me and you have 9 times subs. One reason is your content. Is great, haha." Thank you for the compliment. And well, one of the main reasons is because before I started this channel, I actually had a channel. I already had a channel, and once I started this channel, a lot of people from my old channel came here, and I actually, a few days ago, I realized that people from my old channel are still coming here, because some people from my old channel sent me messages like, "Hey dude, I just noticed that you switched channels, I'm so sorry I'm a bit late on this," and a bunch of stuff like that. But yeah, so next question comes from Corrine, and it is, "Do you like pudding pie?" The answer is when he used to be smaller, I used to watch him a lot, but then his video just got really annoying. So yeah, anyways, let's move on to the next question from The Storm, and he asks, "What is your favorite part of doing YouTube?" And well, my favorite part of doing YouTube is people replying to comments and saying nice things, and giving their opinion about everything, because when people reply, or how do I say this? When people answer a question of the day, it's reasonable, but when people actually put work into a comment, say something really nice, and yeah, it really makes my day to see those things. And that's really one of my favorite things about doing YouTube, just seeing people who really enjoy watching the content. So let's move on to the next question from Tyson's World of Games. He actually has 4 questions. So his first one is, Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire? I actually don't have a preference on either. 2 seconds to get something. Okay, so right now I've got two copies of the game. I've got 1 copy of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And yeah, and I've only played 2 Omega Ruby. I'm not done with Omega Ruby yet. I haven't played 2 Alpha Sapphire, and I really don't have a preference on either. I mean, Kyogre is pretty cool, but Groudon's pretty cool too, so there really isn't much to compare. I mean, honestly. So this next question comes from Talonblade, and does he say, "Do you even review porn?" And my answer to that is no, because that is your job, sir, and you enjoy doing that. His name is actually Alex, which is cool. Yeah, the same name. So yeah, let's move on. The next question comes from Vakarak, and he's like, "Follow for follow." Bruh. Stop. Okay, and his second question is, "Am I your nigga?" Yes, you are, Vac. Yes, you are. Okay, so let's move on to the next question, and it comes from Zayance. "Do you enjoy ecchi?" I do. especially when it comes from your Twitter account that tweets it out every so often. Yeah, let's move on. Ender Warlock asks, favorite Pokemon of each type. There's so many types of Pokemon, I can't do that all. I'm just gonna say my top 5 favorite Pokemon, which changes every so often. My first, of course, is Charizard. My second has to be Articuno. My third is gotta be, my third has got to be, Keldeo. I really like Keldeo. My fourth has got to be, I'm gonna have to go with Trico because I like Trico. And my fifth favorite Pokemon would have to be Jirachi because I like Jirachi's design with the third eye and everything. Yep. So there we go. And also, any tips for starting YouTube? Well, starting YouTube, there really isn't a tip I can give because every different channel is unique in their way of starting their channel and what they will do. But a tip that I can give is play games that play and upload games that you enjoy. Don't do stuff that you know you won't like. Like, say you want to play this game. Like, a lot of people want you to play this game, but you're just like on mixed feelings about it. If you don't want to play it, like, you won't do the same. The content won't turn out as good. So what's the point in playing it if it won't be as good as if you liked it and you played it? So that's just a main tip for you to know. And also, try to get your videos as high of a quality as possible. Just say 720p is fine if that's what you can go to. 720p and 30 FPS is just perfect for basically everything, unless it's a really high quality game. Then I mean, you can up it to 1080p, but it's gonna take double the rendering time, and trust me, it's a lot of time. So yeah, that's basically all the tips I can give. So let's move on to the next question from Rigpop. So he asks, what's the most disturbing thing you have ever done? That's a hard question. Most disturbing thing I've ever done. I don't know. Like 2 years ago, I was in Florida at a hotel, and I was on the restroom, and I was listening to some music, if that makes sense, and one of my headphones falls out of my ear and then pulls the other headphone out of my ear, and they both fall down into the toilet. And there was a substance in that toilet, not pee, a different substance, and they got covered in that, and it was so disgusting, and that was very disturbing, because then my little sister walked in on me, and she was like, no. What? Yeah, that's gotta be the most disturbing thing. So let's move on to the next question from Costa Q. He's asking, I was gonna do the but you're too young for that. JK, if you could, okay, well, I'm gonna answer that, and I don't have a preference of either. Both are equally good. So next question, if you could turn, well, like, it's the same question for him. So yes, if you could turn YouTube into a full-time job, would you? And actually, I probably would. It would be really nice to have YouTube have a full-time job doing something that I like, unlike those people who stay in cubicles all day doing something they absolutely hate. So yeah, I would like it. If I could, I would turn YouTube into a full-time job. And I actually just realized I skipped some questions, so let me scroll back up here. It's from Tyson. He has, favorite region so far? My favorite region has to be Hoenn, of course. Favorite game of all time? If I'm gonna, I don't want to answer that because I'm gonna get hate for this. And YouTube inspirations? My YouTube inspirations, can go through a long list, but 3 people who inspired me the most are Captain Sparkles, Sacred Fire Negro, and Nappy, King Nappy. Those 3 people inspired me really to start my channel. So yeah, let's go back down here and more questions. So again from Corey, she has, what is your second favorite Pokemon? And I answered that, and that is got to be Articuno. And then she says, by the way, Proxence, big fan, sign my face, Zoe, please. Okay, let's move on. Heatmord asks, where do you see yourself in 1 year? Well, in 1 year, I don't know where I see myself, because a lot of stuff could turn out, but let's see what Social Blade says. Well, like, as a channel, I probably see myself still continuing YouTube, but according to Social Blade, in 1 year, I will be at 6,405 subscribers. Thanks, Social Blade. And Demonic Kiddo just says, hello, Demonic. Okay, so this question from Shanika Bakil. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. It's probably Shaniqua. I'm sorry. When did you start YouTube? I started YouTube 3 years ago. My very first channel was actually gone, so every video from that will never come back. But the second channel I created, which, like, the first channel I created, it had some videos on it, but they were like really terrible. You would never want to see them. It's like watching, imagine watching a 10-year-old trying to do something. I don't know. There's no way to really describe it, but you don't want to see my first channel. So 3 years of YouTube I've actually been doing. This is my, this is my 3rd full-on channel, but it's my 4th channel I've ever created. And by full-on I mean like channel I've uploaded videos to and stuff like that. So yeah, that's next question for him. How did you get into Pokemon? Well, how did I get into Pokemon? I really don't know. I think it's because of my brother, because one day he gave me his Game Boy Color, and it had Pokemon Red in it, and really the main reason I really like Charizard is because of Pokemon Red, because I chose Charmander, which was the first Pokemon I ever chose, and I love him. It was an amazing Pokemon, and I really like the Pokemon from there. So next question. Favorite Pokemon, of course, is Shiny Charizard. The least favorite Pokemon, Bidoof. Hey, Bidoof. Favorite animal, the turtle. Who inspired you to do YouTube? 3 people again. Captain Sparkles, Sacred Fire Negro, and the King Nappy. Favorite color, turquoise. What do you use to record? Well, it honestly depends. Like, videos, there's like every gaming video I do for even Pokemon and stuff like that, I usually record with the DX story, but sometimes I just don't really have the time to worry about the really long time it takes to render a video recorded with DX story, so I just record with the almighty Camtasia. And what do you edit with? I edit with Sony Vegas Pro 12 and sometimes Camtasia. 'Cause yeah. And I actually, a few days ago, I tried to get into Adobe Premiere Pro and I failed miserably, so I'm never going to use that to edit. So, Omega asks, who is the Bae? That is for me to know and you to find out. And Wherepa asks, who made your character? By character, I'm assuming you mean the custom Charizard I have, and somebody on DeviantArt named Kiza Pepper actually made that. I believe I paid her $8 for it, and it turned out great. Yeah, so let's move on to the next question. It's from Omega again, and he asks, if you could become any fruit, what would you be and why? Any fruit, I'd become a pear. And I don't need to say why. So actually, that's it for the questions. Let me check if I missed any. Nope, I didn't. So yeah, that's it for the questions. I hope you guys did enjoy this Q&A, and this probably wasn't enough questions. I'm probably gonna do another Q&A sometime soon. I had another special. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this Q&A and figured out some new stuff about me. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.